Hello everyone, welcome you all. In the last lecture, we have studied variance covariance matrix and correlation matrix. Variance covariance matrix is denoted by summation sign and correlation matrix is denoted by capital R. By using the formulas of variance covariance matrix and correlation matrix, we can derive multiple and partial correlation of x1, x2 and x3. So in today's lecture, we will going to study what is meant by multiple and partial correlation coefficient and what are the values of multiple and partial correlation coefficient. Let us see multiple correlation coefficient and partial correlation coefficient. First, we will see what is meant by multiple correlation coefficient. In the last year, we have studied correlation coefficient, which is based on only two variables, that is x and y. Now we are going to study multiple correlation coefficient, which is based on more than two variables. For this, consider first example, that is, if x1, x2, x3 follows multinomial distribution with parameter n, p1, p2, p3, then find multiple correlation coefficient, that is R1.23. That is, multiple correlation coefficient is denoted by capital R1.23. And it is denoted as it is a multiple correlation coefficient of x1 on x2 and x3, and partial correlation coefficient, which is denoted by R12.3. Partial correlation coefficient is denoted by small r12.3. We will going to study this capital R1.23 and small r12.3 in the next semester. Now we are just looking one example based on multiple correlation coefficient and partial correlation coefficient. So we have to compute multiple correlation coefficient, that is value of capital R1.23 and value of partial correlation coefficient, that is R12.3. And we have given, that is x1, x2, x3 follows multinomial distribution with parameter n, p1, p2, p3. So we know that the correlation matrix, that is capital R. In the last video, we have calculated correlation matrix, that is capital R, and capital R is denoted by, or it is given by 1 minus square root of p1 p2 divided by q1 q2. Third term is minus square root of p1 p3 divided by q1 q3, and so on. We can write capital R by using the formula which we have derived in the last video. So multiple correlation coefficient, we have to calculate multiple correlation coefficient based on x1 on x2 and x3. So it is denoted by R1.23. First we will find R1.23 square and then we will find R1.23. So what is R1.23 square? It is correlation between x1 and x1 hat, where x1 hat is the fitted value of x1. In the next semester, we will derive formula of R1.23. Now, for the purpose of this example, we will directly use the formula of R1.23, which is R1.23 square is equal to R12 square plus R13 square minus 2 R12 R13 R23 divided by 1 minus R23 square, where R12 is correlation between x1 and x2, where R13 is correlation coefficient between x1 and x3, and similarly R23 is correlation coefficient between x2 and x3. So this is the formula of R1.23 square, and we will use this formula directly. In the next semester, we will derive this formula thoroughly. So R12, that is correlation coefficient between x1 and x2. We have derived correlation coefficient between x1 and x2, and which is given by, what is the formula of correlation coefficient between x1 and x2, which is minus square root of pi pj divided by qi qj. But now this is R12 square, so minus minus become plus and square gets cancelled. So we get only p1 p2 divided by q1 q2. Similarly R13 is plus p1 p3 divided by q1 q3 plus 2 times R12 is, now R12 R13 R23, that is minus 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 and this minus. So this whole term become positive, plus 2 times square root of P1 P2, because now this is only R12 not R12 square, so R12 is square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2. Again R13 is square root of P1 P3 divided by Q1 Q3. Again R23 is square root of P2 P3 divided by Q2 Q3. This whole term is divided by 1 minus R23 square. So 1 minus, what is R23 square? P2 P3 divided by Q2 Q3. So we get this equation in forms of numerator divided by denominator. So first we will derive numerator. So what is the value of numerator, which is P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2 plus P1 P3 divided by Q1 Q3 plus 2 times this square root of P1 P2 into P1 P3 into P2 P3 divided by Q1 Q2 Q1 Q3 Q2 Q3. So P1 into P1, P1 square and square root get cancelled. P2 P2, P2 square and square root get cancelled. P3 into P3, P3 square, so square and square root get cancelled. Similarly Q1 and Q1 square, Q2 and Q2 square, and Q3 and Q3 square. So finally we get value of numerator is like P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2 plus P1 P3 divided by Q1 Q3 plus 2 times, because square root is cancelled, 2 times P1 P2 P3 divided by Q1 Q2 Q3. So take LCM, which is Q1 Q2 Q3, and adjust the terms, that is P1 P2 what is multiplied by Q3, P1 P3 multiplied by Q2 plus 2 times P1 P2 P3 as it is divided by, what is the LCM, Q1 Q2 and Q3. Now P1 and P2 is common, we can take it out. So in bracket we get Q3 plus P3 plus again P1 and P3 is common and we get Q2 plus P2 divided by Q1 Q2 Q3. We know that P plus Q is equal to 1. So Q3 plus P3 is also 1. So we get P1 P2 plus again Q2 plus P2 is 1. So P1 P3 divided by Q1 Q2 Q3. Again P1 is common here. So we get P2 plus P3 divided by Q1 Q2 Q3. Again P1 P2 plus P3 we can write, we know that P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equal to 1 because it follows multinomial distribution. So P2 plus P3 is equal to what? 1 minus P1. So we can replace P2 plus P3 by 1 minus P1. So 1 minus P1 is again Q1. So we can write P1 into Q1 divided by Q1 Q2 Q3. This Q1 get cancelled. We get only P1 divided by Q2 into Q3. So this is our first equation and this is the value of numerator. Now we will derive value of denominator. So what is denominator? Which is 1 minus P2 P3 divided by Q2 Q3. Again take LCM, which is Q2 Q3 multiplied by Q2 Q3 minus P2 P3. Again Q2 we can replace Q2 by 1 minus P2, Q3 by 1 minus P3 minus P2 P3 as it is divided by Q2 Q3. So solve this bracket, 1 minus P3 minus P2 plus P2 P3 minus P2 P3. So this term is get cancelled divided by Q2 Q3. So we get 1 minus P2 minus P3 divided by Q2 Q3. Again we know that P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equal to 1. So 1 minus P2 minus P3 is equal to what? P1. And we get P1 upon Q2 Q3, which is similar as the value of numerator. So R1.23 square is equal to numerator upon denominator, and value of numerator is also P1 upon Q2 Q3 and value of denominator is also P1 upon Q2 Q3. So we get R1.23 square is equal to what? 1. So we have calculated the value of multiple correlation coefficient, which is R1.23 square, which is equal to what? 1. Now we will compute partial correlation coefficient, which is denoted by R12.3. Again we will derive this formula in the next semester, but now we will going to use the formula directly. that is R12.3 is given by R12 minus R13 into R23 divided by square root of 1 minus R13 square into 1 minus R23 square. Again we get the equation in the form of numerator divided by denominator. First we will derive what is the value of numerator. So what is numerator, which is R12 minus R13 into R23. We know that R12 is correlation coefficient between x1 and x2. This is correlation coefficient between x1 and x3. And this is correlation coefficient between x2 and x3. So R12 is minus square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2 minus square root of P1 P3 divided by Q1 Q3, because this minus and this minus become plus and this minus is as it is, into P2 P3 divided by Q2 Q3. So minus square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2. P3 into P3, P3 square and square root get cancelled. We can take it out from square root. Again Q3 and Q3 square, we can take it out from square root. So minus P3 divided by Q3 in bracket square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2. So minus square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2 in bracket 1 plus P3 Q3, because this minus square root of P1 P2 and divided by Q1 Q2, again this square root of P1 P2 Q1 Q2 is common, we can take it out from, and in bracket we get only P1 plus P3 upon Q3 is equal to minus square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2. Solve this bracket, we get Q3 plus P3 divided by Q3. We know that P3 plus Q3 is 1, so this is 1 upon Q3. So we get minus 1 upon Q3 square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2. So this is the value of numerator. Now we will derive denominator. What is the value of denominator, which is square root of 1 minus R13 square into 1 minus R23 square. So square root of 1 minus, what is the value of R13 square, which is minus P1 P3 divided by Q1 Q3. Again 1 minus, this value of R23 square is P2 P3 divided by Q2 Q3. So solve this bracket, we get Q1 Q3 minus P1 P3 into Q2 Q3 minus P2 P3, and LCM is Q1 Q2 and Q3 square. Again Q3 square and square root get cancelled, so we get 1 upon Q3 in square root. Q1 Q3 we can replace Q1 by 1 minus P1, Q3 by 1 minus P3 minus P1 P3 as it is. Again Q2 we can replace 1 minus P2, Q3 we can replace 1 minus P3 minus P2 P3 divided by Q1 Q2. So 1 upon Q3 square root of, solve this bracket, we get 1 minus P1 minus P3 plus P1 P3 minus P1 P3. Again 1 minus P2 minus P3 minus plus P2 P3 minus P2 P3 divided by Q1 Q2. These terms get cancelled. We get square root of 1 minus P1 minus P3 into 1 minus P2 minus P3 divided by Q1 Q2. Again 1 minus P1 minus P3 is nothing but P2, and 1 minus P2 minus P3 is nothing but P1, because P1 plus P2 plus P3 is equal to 1 divided by Q1 Q2. So this is the value of denominator, and value of numerator is minus 1 upon Q3 square root of P1 P2 divided by Q1 Q2. So by taking numerator upon denominator, we get value of small r1.23 is equal to what? Minus 1. So interpretation, small r12.3 is equal to minus 1 means x1 and x2 are negatively correlated, which we have stated earlier in the beginning of this chapter. That is, correlation coefficient and partial correlation coefficient is, multiple correlation coefficient is equal to 1 and partial correlation coefficient is equal to minus 1. And partial correlation coefficient is equal to minus 1 means x1 and x2 are negatively correlated.